Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you everybody. Thank you for coming. I'd like to quickly talk about my 2021, and I hope that you don't mind. I'm financially prosperous this year. For the first time, I'm developing professionally in a way that makes me very, very happy. I feel confident in my abilities and confident at work. I've also got other side hustles going on. It means I'm not relying on any one role. I've understood my own thoughts and values this year and finally come to terms with my personal opinions and viewpoints on certain things. I'm truly comfortable and confident in myself this year. I don't allow myself to be pushed around anymore. I've really developed some good faith in my abilities this year and made some incredibly meaningful connections with some brilliant new people. My friend Tim, he's wonderful, met him this year. And I've also built stronger connections with people who were already around. Connor, there you are, yeah, Connor especially, and Brad's over there. You guys, really appreciate you guys. I have had great growth on my YouTube channel, the best year that my channel's ever had. I went from about 400 subscribers at the beginning of the year to well over 1,000 at the end. This year wasn't all sunshine and rainbows though. I lost someone this year, someone who was dear to me. His name was Will, and I think about him every day. It's not the same without him, but I know that at that big party in the sky, he's eagerly awaiting my arrival. I worked really hard this year to be a better brother to my sisters and a better son to my parents. I also opened my mind and tried a great many things that I never thought I would, with varying degrees of success. I fulfilled a lifelong dream this year. I finally bought myself a motorhome, something I've wanted to do since I was old enough to look at YouTube on my iPod Touch. It is my first ever motorhome, but I guarantee it will not be my last. Bought a car this year, a car that I've wanted for several years. A V6 Peugeot that caught my eye back when I was an apprentice about 4 years ago. Was too young and too inexperienced to afford the insurance back then, but now it's doable, and I'm so proud that I achieved that dream. When it comes to supercars, well, I raced around the Top Gear track in several. That was a life-changing experience for me because I grew up watching Top Gear, so to actually go to the track and race around it was mind-bending. And then on the way back from the track, in my old Peugeot, I had my first ever crash. This year I bought a Nissan Micro as well, less than the cost of a mid-range Android phone. Get yourself a nice Nissan Micro, perhaps the best value motoring I can possibly think of. More importantly, I got to have several face-to-face conversations with Chris Jericho himself, someone who I absolutely idolize. I went to Fozzy VIP in Birmingham, one of the best decisions I ever made. They say don't meet your heroes, but in this case, it was totally worth it. Also got to see Miles Kennedy live, and that man's got the best voice I've ever heard. I made a real effort this year to embrace my cheekier side and my sillier side, allow myself to be the butt of the joke more often, and to not take life so seriously. I also made an effort to accept and come to terms with my inner demons. I lost loads and loads of weight this year. From my birthday in July, I look like this, to now, where I look like this. And this is only just the beginning. Most importantly this year, I lived without regret. I put my heart on my sleeve and I spoke my mind. I didn't always score, but god damn it, I always gave it a shot. I will never have to look in the rearview mirror and ask myself, what if? My 3 cars, changing fashion sense, and spontaneous nature mean that my bank account has been basically empty this entire year. But my heart has never been more full. I'm proud of all I accomplished this year, and to everybody that was a positive part of it, thank you and much love. I will see you all in 2022.